I'm at French Prairie Perennials in Dundee with Rick, and Rick, we always come out and we have such fun with you, and you have some cool conifers for us today.
Right, yeah, we want to talk today about how to use dwarf conifers in the landscape, how you can have a really low maintenance landscape and still have color year round.
Ah, this one is so interesting. It's such a light colored green.
Right, that's Pseudoga canadensis moonfrost. Also does well in the shade, but
oh, great.
It'll flush out this time of year with this very bright white color. And then in the wintertime, the interesting thing about this is it'll get a pink tint to it in the winter.
Wow.
So it's one of those plants that changes during the year, so you can have four-season color, but the landscape still evolves because as the plant changes color, it has a different look to it.
Ah, and about how tall and wide?
About 2 by 2.
Nice, nice.
Kind of a weepy look to it too. It's really quite nice.
Nice. And then this blue one, I love that texture on it.
This is curly tops.
Oh, cute.
Which is Saguaro Cypress, and has a really unusual foliage. It looks kind of prickly, but it's actually pillowy soft when you touch it. Yeah, but it retains that blue color year round. It'll get about 4 feet tall by about 3 feet wide, kind of a cone shape to it.
Ah.
But it's another plant that you can use in the landscape. It doesn't take a lot of space, but gives you a really good color.
In full sun, shade?
Full sun.
Ah, great.
Right.
And then that gold hue, that is beautiful.
Yeah, this is Taxus cuspidata nanoirescens. And the cool thing about this plant is it flushes out this great bright yellow growth in the spring, but it retains that yellow color even in the wintertime. So it's a touch of spring in the winter. Very low growing. It's only going to get maybe 2 feet tall, but it'll spread out to about 6 feet. So it'll cover quite a bit of space. So since it's so dense in its growth habit, it's really good about controlling weeds also, which is a good part of the no maintenance part of the...
Oh, that is nice. So a little taller ground cover.
Well, almost, yeah, exactly.
And then this one, that's got another soft texture there.
This is golden tuffet, which is an Oriental arborvitae. And the cool thing about this one is it has a very uniform growth habit. So it looks like you've spent a lot of time pruning it, a lot of time manicuring it, and you really haven't. The great thing about it, though, is it'll flush out kind of a lime green color in the spring. It'll go gold during the summer, but the really amazing thing, particularly for all us beavers, it turns pumpkin orange in the winter. So really bright, really beautiful plant. Great addition to the landscape. Another one that doesn't take up a lot of space. It's going to get about 2 feet tall, 3-4 feet wide.
Nice, nice. And then this one is such an interesting, if you look at it, you almost can't think it's a conifer.
Right.
Very unusual.
Right, this is the Orientalis Frankie Boy. And this is a great plant in an area where you want to have ornamental grasses or something.
Right.
In the wintertime where they go dormant,
sure.
Frankie Boy's still there, and when the wind blows, it kind of has this the movement that you like in the garden and everything else, and just kind of whips around. And
nice.
It's just a real nice plant. It doesn't get really big. It's going to only get about 5 feet tall, kind of broad, about 4 feet wide, but it's really, really pretty because it always has this kind of a lime green growth to it, and in the wintertime they really show up.
Yeah.
So.
You know, when you come out to French Prairie Perennials, you'll see all these great conifers, but you have other plants too. So you have shrubs and trees and perennials.
Correct.
So really something to fill out the whole garden.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, thanks so much for showing you these unique plants.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.